Welcome friends. So we will see the second problem using example problem using Coulomb's law. So this problem is with respect to principles of superposition. So as I told in the previous problem, we are using the principles of superposition. So what are the steps in solving the Coulomb's law problem? First one, to find the distance vector. Second step is to find the unit vector. Third, to substitute in the Coulomb's law. In case there are many number of charges, then we have to separately find the force. First is F1, next force F2, F3, F4, F5 with the similar first three steps. After that, using superposition theorem, total force will be equal to sum of all individual forces. So this is the problem what you are going to solve. So as for this problem, the 4-point charges, each of 10 microcoulombs are placed in a free space at a point. 4 point is given respectively. Determine the force on the point charge of 30 microcoulombs located at a point 0, 0, 1 meters. So how can I draw a diagram for this? So here 30 microcoulombs 30 microcoulombs is the charge what you are going to find. So that is at the location 0, 0, 1. So x-axis is 0, y-axis is 0, only z-axis is 1. So if z-axis is alone 1, it is there in the z-axis alone. Since x and y are 0. So Q is placed as 0, 0, 1. Here only we have to find the total force F. Determine the force on a point charge 30 microcoulombs. So here it is 30 microcoulombs. Due to 4 charges placed as 1, 0, 0 means it is there in x-axis. So x-axis, here is I have drawn the x-axis. So here is the first charge Q. You'll take that point as A. Okay. Second charge is at minus 1, 0, 0. So it will be there in the next part of your x-axis. So it is minus 1, 0, 0. Next charge is 0, 1, 0 in the positive y-axis. So this is positive y-axis. Next one 0, minus 1, 0 is in the negative y-axis. So we are drawing like this first. X, Y and Z. To extend this, we will draw in the negative direction. This is drawn in this direction. Okay, like this only we got this diagram. Okay. So we will convert all the points to the vector. We have taken the 4 vector as A, B, C, D, and this is point P. Okay. So A vector will be equal to only x-axis is there, so ax vector. Here it is only minus x-axis, so minus ax vector plus ay vector and minus ay vector. Next one, while the position vector at the point P where the charge is 30 micro is situated is here. 0, x is 0, y is 0 and y is 1, z is 1. So P is equal to az axis. We got all 4 and 5 vectors. Now we can find R1. So first we will calculate with rest only for this charge. So we are only taking this line and calculating R1Q. Okay. Actually what we have to do is, we have to calculate this F1. Here it will be F2, F3, F4. And the total force will be equal to F1 plus F2 plus F3 plus F4. First we will find F1. So to find F1, we have taken the Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law is Q into Q1. Since Q1 into Q2 is to write, here the charge is Q, the next charge is Q1. So Q into Q1, 4 pi epsilon naught R1Q square into A1Q vector. So unit vector formula will be R1Q vector divided by modulus of R1Q. So what is R1Q? P vector minus A vector. P vector is AZ. A vector is AX vector. So you will get AZ minus AX. So modulus root of 1 square plus 1 square root 2. Unit vector will be equal to this divided by this. So I have substituted all the values. Q value is 30, Q1 value is 10 micro. After that 4 pi epsilon naught value is 8 into 854 into 10 power minus 12. R12 value is root 2 square. So if I simplify, it is 0.9533 into AZ vector minus AX vector. Okay. What is the next step? I have to find F2, F3, F4. So find separately the value of F2, F3, F4. So when we find for F2, we have to find R2Q. F2 is here, R2Q. After that, F3 will be here and F4 will be here. So R2Q, it is P minus B. So it is AZ plus AX vector. And modulus value will be equal to root 2. And unit vector will be equal to AZ. I have left the bracket here. AZ plus AX vector whole thing divided by root 2. Okay. So we can substitute in the F2 formula. Q value, Q2 value. Q value is same. Q2 value is same in all the three. If you see, these values are almost same. So this will be only the unit vector is differing. This value is same. So if we substitute here, all the values are same. Only the unit vector is going to differ. Okay. Similarly, find R3Q unit vector, R4Q its unit vector. So this same value is there. I will calculate and find the value. It is 1.3481. Now find the F2 value. Formula is this. So this value I know 1.3481 into A2 vector. Multiply and write, you are getting this value. Similarly, F3 you can find. Since A3 vector value is, here is the A3 vector value, only that is a change. So substitute here, find F3, F2, in F2 also you substitute, find it. Now total force will be equal to F1 plus F2 plus F3 plus F4. Add all the answers. You are getting the answer 3.813 AZ vector